Welcome to S.S.1 Commerce class. Our topic for today is occupation. At the end of this class, students should be able to know the meaning of occupation, the classification of occupation, and the factors that determine the types of occupation and employment. Introduction. Occupation can be defined as any economic or productive activity which people engage in to create and produce goods and services in order to make a living. In order to satisfy the various human wants, people engage in one occupation or another, at least to meet up with the three basic needs of man, which are food, clothing, and shelter. Classification of occupation. Businesses are classified according to the nature of the work involved. Therefore, occupation can be classified into three main groups, which are industry, commerce, and services. Industrial occupation. Industrial occupation involves those who engage in the physical production of goods or changing of raw materials into finished or semi-finished or finished goods. They also include the assembling and putting together of component parts to make it whole. Examples of industrial occupations are extraction, manufacturing, farming, fishing, welding, and so on and so forth. Commercial occupation. Commercial occupation refers to all the people involved in the distribution and exchange of goods produced by the industrial sector. Examples of commercial workers are bankers, transporters, insurance, traders, etc. The service occupation. These are occupations that render services to people. Services involves doing something for consumers, which could be personal or indirect services. The consumers pay for the services directly or indirectly. Examples of service workers include housemaids, civil servants, barbers, police, etc. The diagram displayed shows classification of occupation and their examples. Climate and weather. The climatic and weather condition of a particular place determines the nature of occupation available in that area. Education and skill. Education and skill also affect and determines the type of occupation, as the educated people be placed in a skillful or expert job area. Natural resources. The availability of resources determines the choice of occupation that people will engage in. For example, miners should be many in an area where there are mineral resources. Government policies. Government policies also determines the type of occupation, as the government places age limit on those seeking jobs. Salary and wages. The remuneration involved and condition of service also affect and determines the type of occupation people will engage in.